First off, before we get into the video, credits to Alpha1022 for this video idea and MACRASIS Desdro for verifying my numbers. Sorry, I would have butchered that. Just gonna spell it out. And with credit where credit is due, let's get to the video. What is the number one problem in Sector 7? Storage. Storage has always been a problem in this multiplayer version in Last Day on Earth. There has never seemed to be enough storage. However, this is somewhat addressed in Season 9 with the new rentable storage units. But there are a bunch of options to buy. So, when given the ability to rent more storage temporarily, we're given the options to rent different storages for different amounts of counterfoil. First rented storage yields these options, and the second rented storage yields these options. The only difference you'll see is the Crater Junkyard, which we'll get to in a little bit. So what is the best value of storage to rent at? What I mean is, which is the lowest payment I'd need to make in order to get the most space and value out of my counterfoil to store the most items? Well, in this video, I hope to explain all of that and the numbers behind it. So let's start with the first rented storage. It gives you the options to rent the following: the Crater Junkyard, which gives 30 cells, the Administrative Infrastructure, which gives 30 cells, Peat Storage, which gives 50 cells, Warehouse 134, which gives 75 cells, Northern Warehouse, which gives 120 cells, and the Central Bank, which gives 120 cells. Now, we can't just evaluate it based on the number of cells alone. Each one of these cells comes with a different amount of time you can rent the storage for, and all of that. Now, the key is to find the amount of counterfoil it would take to rent one cell for 1 day. The lower the value, the better the deal is, and we'll know to rent that option. So, the numbers behind it. The Crater Junkyard costs 600 counterfoil divided by 30 cells and divided by 3 days, and that is 6.666, or 6 2/3. The Administrative Infrastructure costs 3,700 counterfoil, and it's divided by 30 cells and 7 days, which is 17.619. Peat Storage costs 7,400 counterfoil, and it's for 50 cells divided by 7 days is 21.143. Warehouse 134 is 6,400 counterfoils, divided by 75 cells, divided by 5 days is 17.067. The Northern Warehouse is 11,900 counterfoil, divided by 120 cells, divided by 7 days equals 14.167. And the Central Bank, 19,100 counterfoils, divided by 120 cells, divided by 10 days equals 15.917. Obviously, when looking at the numbers, the smallest value is the Crater Junkyard, which is 6.666, or 6 2/3. The second storage, your best bet is to buy the Crater Junkyard. Now, the second storage is a little bit different. Well, it's pretty much the same, but with one key difference. You can't rent out the Crater Junkyard, which is a shame since that's the best value to buy. For this one, I'd recommend the Northern Warehouse, since it's the best deal you can get out of that section, coming in at 14 instead of the others, which are much higher. However, these are just the best buys that I could find. Let me know what you think down below. Hope you're enjoying these barrage of Sector 7 videos. I'm enjoying making them. Hope you're enjoying watching them. With that out of the way, let me know any kind of videos that you'd want to see, stuff like that down below. And that out of the way, ZD out.